All right, welcome back. It's 2-0 Nationals right now in the NLCS, and Anibal Sanchez has a no-hitter going into the 8th inning against the Cardinals. All right, let's go out to Mark out in South Park. What's up, Mark?
Hi, how are you guys doing?
Good, thanks for calling.
I was just wondering, do you guys know if the Duck knows Bubby Brister? I mean, there's a show for you, Paul.
Probably not. I had a chance to spend some time with Bubby last year. He's still a character.
Bubby Brister.
Yeah.
Wasn't he from down there somewhere? He was like
from Louisiana. Yeah, he still lives there.
He was a good old boy, right?
Yeah.
So him and the Duck would get along.
They probably would. Let's go out to Pete in Squirrel Hill. What's up, Pete? Pete.
Hey, my man, Rich. How are you tonight?
Hey, thanks for calling, Pete.
Hey, thank you for taking my call. Hey, Rich, about the rumor mill circulating about Tomlin possibly going to Washington, I got news for that knucklehead that owns the Redskins. Mike Tomlin is a good football coach. He is not a savior. His talents drafting are suspect, and he's not an in-game great coach. He doesn't know how to adjust. He doesn't know how to manage the clock, okay? That would go nowhere in a hurry. That guy could save his money and go get somebody else. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks a lot. I mean, he could. I don't know who. Usually Daniel Snyder goes for offensive guys, right? Tomlin's a defensive guy. Who knows if it's going to happen? But, when there's smoke, there's fire. There's definitely some truth to this rumor that's going on. I don't know if it would happen. I don't know if the Steelers would even give up Tomlin.
Truth is probably a little bit, I would think. Mm-hmm. There is some truth to the rumor that the Redskins are probably interested, right? To
a point. But they're probably interested in 15 guys.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but I mean, I think that he's probably near the top of their list. The question is he interested in them?
Yeah, and would the Steelers want to part ways with him?
It doesn't become a story unless he's interested in them.
All right, we got about, a minute and a half. Let's go out to Mike out in Mount Lebanon. What's up, Mike?
Hey, Rich. Hey, Paul.
Hey,
I just want to make a
Mike.
quick point. I think there's been some optimism with the Steelers going into each week, but the first thing I mean, maybe not good optimism, but the point I want to make is whether it's defensively generated or offense. I mean, I just feel like the offense is fluttered, but the defense is not doing enough for us to win these games.
I think the defense is doing more than enough. I mean, the defense has caused a ton of turnovers, and the offense hasn't taken advantage of those turnovers. No touchdowns off of turnovers. Field goals or nothing.
The only thing I would say is the defense has allowed a few late drives, that have, tied games, or like last week against the Ravens, up 20-17. They allow a field goal drive. There has been some of that, but I think the defense has played well enough to win.
Yeah, and I think this defense, if they pull off an upset here in Los Angeles, I think it'd be because of the defense. That's my opinion. I don't expect much from
low-scoring game anyway.
I love seeing Duck throw it all over the place. All right, thanks for watching. Hopefully you make the switch over to KDK News right now.